Hello Aries, and welcome back to the channel. Now this reading is going to be for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising Mars and Venus. And if you are interested in a personal reading, then all my information is in the description box below. Okay, just to let you know, Aries, that in the near future, myself and Nikki K, who's also my sister, will be doing videos on the decans of Aries, so please look out for that, and it will give you guys all the chance to see my face. Okay, anyway, moving on, I'm going to do a true love spread for you all, and we're going to be looking at first and foremostly your thoughts, feelings and expectations for this month of June. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling that this is going to be a very positive month. Let's take a look at your reading and see what we got. The first card is Have Faith, okay? And it's numbered 1 and 2. And 1 and 2 is free, okay? So some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. It says, trust your faith in the situation. So I feel for the month of June, you're feeling very positive, okay? And I picked that up as well. It's a very, to me, it feels like a reset button, okay? So I feel for some of you, you're feeling as though you've got a second chance with something. Maybe some of you may be feeling as though you are free. You have a second chance of maybe starting something new, or maybe releasing something, but you feel as though I'm getting a sense of a second chance and being hopeful, and as this card suggests, keeping the faith. Again, some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, and Sagittariuses are a sign that like freedom. So I'm getting a sense of that there may have been some sort of restriction that was placed over you, maybe the burdens of the month previously, and now you may feel as those restrictions are, have melted away, which is giving you a sense of freedom, and you're keeping the faith. You're feeling hopeful about the month ahead. This is what I'm getting for you guys, right? We also have release and surrender, and as I say that, it came out to the side. Some of you, I feel, going into the month of June, want to release and surrender a person, a thing, or a job, all right? But for some reason, for some of you, you're feeling as though it's quite, I'm getting a sense of sentiment. You want to escape from this situation, this person, this thing, this job, this home, this life, okay? Some sort of way of living. But at the same time, you're still kind of holding on to it, is what I'm getting. Finding it a little bit hard to release it. But knowing that if you were to release this thing, it will bring you great happiness, transformation. I'm looking at the butterflies, right? There's some sort of transformation that you're wanting to take place, but there's an element of still not quite releasing it and not surrendering to it. And we also have daydream in the reverse. This could mean that you may not be visualizing, or maybe, there's an element of you wanting to go to, or, create something, but it's that not knowing how to create it, hence why we have the release and surrender coming out sideways, right? You're keeping the faith, but it's almost like you have a plan to execute, but you just don't know what right steps to take, okay, in order to execute this plan. And we have daydreams. So some of you may be feeling to yourself that I want this thing, but I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I know I'm going to get this thing. I'm not going to spend time trying to meditate on it, or I'm not going to spend time to focus on it. But sometimes when you do focus on something, obviously when you want to manifest, you have to visualize what you want. You got to feel it. You got to act as if it also. Now we have a new moon in Gemini tomorrow. This could be a perfect time for some of you to manifest. Write down what you would like, feel it, believe it, dream about it. Because I know some of you do not want to dream about what you want. Some of you may feel as though it's a waste of time, I don't need to do that. But we also have the energy work card in the reverse. Energy work card in the reverse with the daydream card in the reverse highlights to me that some of you, the reasons why you may feel as though you can't release and surrender, some of you also may be manifesting in, but at the same time, you may be focused too much on what you want to attain. And part of manifestations, which they don't always tell you, is to release. Some videos on YouTube tell you this, but some people, they don't, right? They just give you around the part explanations, which confuses you. I know it happened for me when I was learning about the law of attraction. But I feel for some of you, you're not releasing the intention, is what I'm getting. You want this thing, this person, this job, this home, but you're not using your energy. Some of you may feel as though it's a waste of time, and I feel strongly for some of you because you might be confused as to how to use the law of attraction. So it's basically just, you know, visualizing what you want, feeling as though this thing, this person, or this job is yours in the now. Writing down what you would like as well, and acting as if you got it already. So if you attach a certain feeling to a certain person or project or a home, feel those thoughts as though you have this thing already, and then release it. Don't think about it. And I feel some of you are not releasing the thought. And we also have time to go. So for some of you, I feel as though you are in a connection with someone also, and you know, you want to flee from this connection, and not flee in a detrimental way, but if you are in a connection whereby it is detrimental to yourself, your well-being, or if you have children, then by all means, please go and speak to someone that you trust and try and get the help that you need. But I feel as though some of you want to break free. You want to, or some of you may even want to transform a connection with somebody. And that's why you're resistant to let go. Release and surrender came out sideways, right? So some of you are sitting on the fence about the situation, okay? And some of you are staying in the situation but not knowing how to change it, and maybe feeling as though throughout the month of June you'll be unable to change it, but it's just like a dream, but you're not, you know, some of you may not be putting your thoughts and actions into place in order to get this transformation from this connection with this person. But I do feel like some of you want I'm focusing on the 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So some of you may be torn between the past and torn between the future. This is what I'm picking up. Should I stay with this person, or is there something out there better for me, is what I'm guessing. It's making you take your time. You're pondering over the situation. We have Knight of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a earth sign, a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. But I feel strongly that it's your energy, and you could have this in your chart. This is indicating to me that some of you may be taking your time to make a decision and trying to turn a blind eye on what you need to do, is what I'm getting. And I feel that for some of you don't want to be pressurized into, you know, making that decision, making that choice, but knowing that you want to make that change. I also feel for some of you that you feel as though this transformation will take some time, but you have faith that, you know, you will get what you desire, is what I'm getting. But I'm feeling for you, Aries, that you're in an energy of wanting to release and surrender, but at the same time not knowing how to, as well as holding on to the past but still wanting to explore the future, is what I'm getting for some of you. Now let's take a look at your person's thoughts and feelings for the month of June, or if you haven't met this person already. All right, we have this card, receive with love and appreciation, and it's 3 and 4. And it says, receiving something lovingly from others is a way of showing love. So you could be dealing with somebody that is a person that likes to receive as opposed to liking to give. Now, some of you could be dealing with this earth sign individual. It doesn't have to be, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could have earth and Sagittarius in your chart. Number 7 may be of importance for some of you. Some of you could be a Pisces, or some of your birthdays could be on the 7th, because this card is numbered 3 and 4. Okay, so I feel like that you could be dealing with somebody that is a person that always wants to receive, and you may be the giver in this connection, right? And you know, I feel that you're kind of fed up about this connection, and this is probably why some of you want this transformation, because you're feeling energetically, emotionally and mentally drained with always giving, but you may not know how to turn the situation around in making it equal, you know, balance, give and take. Hence why we have Knight of Pentacles, which indicates to me that you may feel as though I do want to change the situation around, but I know it's going to take some time. And it's almost like you're just foreseeing that it's going to take some time in the month of June, is what I'm getting. Some of you are single, want to be in a connection with someone where it's equal balance, give and take. You don't want to be the one that's always giving. And I feel like whoever you're encountering, this may be a person that is a person that may always like to receive. They may be going into a situation whereby they want to be the one that is receiving and not giving, is what I'm getting. Let's see what else we have for this person. We have wedding. Okay, so this person that you are thinking of, Aries, this person is thinking about commitment with you. And it makes sense. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. And this is a grounded person. However, there's some sort of, you know, there's a fluid energy with this person almost, as well, as though they just expect everyone to give to them. And, you know, this is going to sound ridiculous. You may be dealing with a person that may expect you to propose to them, right? If you're a female listening, right? And I know you may think, for some of you may think, how is that ridiculous? Women do propose to men. Some women do. But that just came to me because this person is a person that, you know, expects people to always give to them. They don't really like to, I wouldn't say they don't like to, but they just expect people to always offer to them. There's a feminine energy around this individual. And if you are male listening to this, this person expects you to propose to them. This person expects you to maybe shower them with gifts, shower them with luxuries, is what I'm getting. This person expects you to put them on a pedestal. If you have not met this individual yet, this person will expect you to put them on a pedestal, to treat them like a queen. There's nothing wrong in that, okay? If you are a male or female listening to this, this person will want you to treat them like a king, to shower them with gifts, do favors for them, breakfast in bed. You know, there's a certain level of way of life that this person will expect you to give to them, is what I'm getting. We also have Three of Cups, and it came out sideways. So this is indicating to me, Aries, that this person that you could be dealing with, although they want commitment, you know, two things have come to mind. This person may be unwilling to turn their, you know, they may be a person that liked to go out in the past, to date, to socialize, to have a good time, to party. And it's almost like they may find it quite tricky to turn their life, to turn their back on this way of living, turn their back on this way of life, to commit to you. And they may, I feel like this is your energy, they may expect you to turn your back on that way of life, because I sense that there's some sort of free-spirited vibe that you have. You may have Sagittarius in your chart, and even if you don't, Aries are very independent. So I feel like this person, in a sense, wants to lock you down, is what I'm getting. They don't want to lock you down in a sense whereby you're under lock and key. Now, for some of you, you could be, because I did pick up an energy here before, that you want to be free. So some of you may be in a situation where it could be pretty toxic and you may fear for your life. And if that's the case, like I said before, please get help in whichever way you know how to. Reach out to a counselor, a friend, a family member, if you are in that position, right? But I feel for some of you, this person that you are dealing with wants you to turn your back on, you know, maybe socializing with friends and, you know, with family, because they want you for themselves. They want you to serve them. And if you are dealing, if you haven't met this person yet, this person will want, I got a sense that this person will still keep that, you know, playful, outgoing side to themselves, but at the same time they will want to commit to you. So they wouldn't shun going out, they wouldn't shun socializing. But this person is a person that wants to receive, not much of a giver is what I'm seeing here. Let's see what the outcome will be for, well, let's see what the energy, sorry, will be for June 2019 between yourself and this person. So we have romance, and it's number 2 and 5, which is a 7. You could be dealing with a Pisces. I do feel like yourself and this person will have a great deal of romance. This person will be very charming. You yourself and this person will charm each other. So there will be an element. This is why this 3 of Cups card came out sideways. So this person, I feel like they want that commitment. They want you to, you know, say goodbye to a certain way of living. But in terms of going out, they may want to be the only one that you go out with to socialize, right? Because I do see yourself and this person spending a great deal of time together, enjoying each other's company, maybe going out dancing, singing, karaoke, if you do that, and just really connecting and enjoying each other's company. It says, lavish the one that you love with your personal attention and affection. So I feel like you and this person will be both giving each other attention and affection in this month. If you have not met this person yet, then you may meet this person whilst going out, whilst dancing, whilst, you know, spending time with friends, with family members. But I feel like you may meet this individual, and it's going to be a connection whereby you feel as though this person is your ideal dream, this person is your ideal match, okay? It's going to be very fantasy based, okay? Is what I'm guessing. We also have passion. So I do see a great deal of passion between yourself and this person. For others of you, I feel like it's going to be a very passionate, and I mentioned Sagittarius, and you may have Uranus in Sagittarius, so it may be a very abrupt sighting of each other. If you haven't met this person yet, you may it may be like attracted the minute you both lay eyes on each other. You may go out dancing with a friend, and you look across the room and there's this person, and it's just an instant attraction. And with Uranian connections, it's always very quick. But the thing is, when it starts off quickly, it can end quickly as well. So yourself and this person could get passionate very quickly. For others of you that are with this person, I do see a depth of passion, intense passion. It's like this person wants to devour you. You may want to devour this person also. Excuse the noise, people. We also have notice the signs. So this is saying to me that yourself and this person may be picking things up from each other, i.e. noticing little things about each other. So you may think to yourself, wow, this person likes to receive a lot, but they're not much of a giver. And this person will be noticing certain things about you. Oh, Aries is a bit too free-spirited. I hope they're not too free-spirited for me. So you'll both be, you know, I wouldn't say trying to point out the red flags from each other, but I feel more so noticing little signs that could cause a bit of a problem down the road. We also have honesty is essential. So there may be an element for you, yourself and your person, with not being honest with each other, okay? You both could hide situations and things from each other. We have 3 and 8. This could indicate to me there could be an energy of you both trying to hide your feelings and emotions towards each other. Excuse me, guys. This also indicates to me that, you know, this person could be, or yourself, take what resonates. This person could be hiding their true intentions. They could have intentions of being, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. 3 and 8, you know, is 11. 11 is, the 11th month is Scorpio season, okay? So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. This person could be hiding their inner depth, you know, their inner feelings, how they feel about you. And they could have intense, deep feelings for you. And it could come out in ways that is, you may find too controlling, and you may turn your back on that, or vice versa. Because remember, you know, Aries, you two are ruled by, you're ruled by Mars, and, you know, Mars is a very fiery planet, independent. You know, Aries are very independent, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. And Pluto is a sign that likes to unearth, likes to dig deep. You could be dealing with this person, and this person will want to try and unearth you, try to control you. When they, when Scorpios are working off their low vibration, this is how their energies will play out. Whereas you may be like, no, I don't want to do this. I need my own space, and this person may see you wanting your own space as a rejection, but at the same time being enchanted and enticed by your colorful personality, your free-spirited ways. Okay, so there could also be an element of you shunning this person, of you but at the same time this person may find that enticing. I have to get him back, I have to get her back. But there's the energy of someone keeping something a secret, and I feel more so it's their feelings of how they really feel, the intensity of one's feelings. Let's see what else we have. We have 5 of Rods. So there could be some sort of inattention between yourself and your person. The energies combined, because I'm getting a sense of trying to gain dominance over each other. Maybe you're trying to gain freedom. I sense from your part you're trying to gain some sort of freedom or keep your freedom within the connection, whereas this person is trying to gain control over you within this connection. So it may be a tug of war in the case of trying to, I wouldn't say overpower, but trying to assert oneself on someone else, on someone else's free will. Now, if you are going to get involved with this person, as I'm saying, I'm getting hot. If you are going to get involved with this person may be a person that likes to be in control, that likes to be the taker in some cases, right? We also have, see, we've got the 10 of Rods. So yourself and this person may find this connection to be a burden, because they may be used to, and I feel they're used to people always giving to them and succumbing to them, i.e. making them be the leader, making them, dictate the outcome of how a relationship will be. And you're just like, I ain't having that. You know what I mean? And it's a challenge to this person, but at the same time, it's causing them some sort of inattention. And I feel for you, this could cause you some sort of burden, and for this person as well, because you are a challenge to them. You're making the situation hard for them. And it could cause, the energies combined, it could be for yourself and your person to end the situation. You both may feel like, I can't continue anymore. Look at these 3 cards, 5 of Rods, feeling inattention and possibly quarreling. And also 10 of Rods, feeling a massive burden. It's too much. I can't continue this way. I have to put this thing to an end. So you both may feel as though you've come to the end of the road. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius rising or moon sign is what I'm getting. Okay, let's see what will help the connection in the month of June 2019. We have true love. So realizing that, yes, I do have feelings for this person. Yes, I do love this person, but love is not control. Okay, when you love someone, you allow them a sense of freedom. Okay, love is not based on control and always taking. So realizing that will enhance the connection, and it's numbered 30. Okay, so I feel also, because it's numbered 30, take away the 0, which is the free, allow the third party in this card for me is allowing, still keeping that sense of outside play, still keeping still having an outside interest outside of the connection. So being in the connection, yourself and the person, but also having things that you both do on the outside. Maybe you like to go out with your friends, or maybe you like to go to the library, or maybe you like to party. So still having your outside interest within this connection, which I feel you'll be trying to do. And this card is suggesting that will help the connection. And this will help this person also. So they won't want to feel so controlling and trying to, keep a grip on you. And we also have spend quality time together. And it could be the case of you spending too much time away from your partner, Aries. And in some cases, because I'm speaking to 3 different groups here, some cases this person may feel threatened that they're going to lose you. Hence why they're trying to, I need to keep Aries, I need to keep Aries. So maybe this card is suggesting to spend more quality time together. It's numbered 6 and 4, okay, which is 11. Okay, so this is saying that, and 11 is 2. So this is saying spend more quality time with each other. If you're a person that always spends time with your friends, then maybe from time to time just say to your mate, if you go out with them every Friday, I can't see you this Friday, you know, my partner's coming around, it's really important that we spend more time with each other. Okay, or even do things with your partner that you do with your friends, which may enhance this connection. And for your person to spend more quality time with you and be open and honest about their thoughts, feelings and fears, an expression of love, right? Expressing themselves with how they feel about you is what I'm getting. And realizing that just because you have your own life outside a connection does not mean you don't love them. What will enhance the connection? Wedding. So maybe yourself and your partner may need to become serious about the connection. Maybe it's insecurity surrounding this connection, maybe from yourself and maybe from your partner, maybe from yourself, because you may feel as though this situation isn't going anywhere. I'm the one that's always giving, they're the one that's always taking, so I may as well continue with what I'm doing. Your partner may feel as though they're losing you, but having that conversation about where is this actually going. We haven't even put a title on this, and I know that some people don't necessarily put titles on their connection, but I feel with this connection it needs a title on it, because you know, you're both at loggerheads in this connection is what I'm seeing, because you're both not understanding each other's emotions. So maybe making a commitment in this month, not to say get married, but just stating what the title is and grounding yourself. Okay, being grounded, because I feel like you're both, yourself and your person may feel quite scattered. Remember we had that inattention card and maybe possible quarreling. So grounding yourself, really thinking about what is it that you both want out of the connection. We also have a new partner. So this could be a new partner that some of you are with, and for others of you, you may meet this new partner and this is how it will play out. Okay, and I also feel that for some of you, actually getting a new partner may be beneficial for you, because I did pick up in your spread for what your hopes and dreams are. You want to release the past and go into the future, and it's this card for those of you that do want to do that is saying, you know, having a new partner will be more beneficial for you, but first you may need to ground yourself, i.e. get in touch with yourself and do your affirmations and, you know, focus on your self-love. That will enhance you. Okay, for this month we have ocean, so maybe spending time near water, near the sea, cleansing yourself, detoxifying yourself as well. It's always a detoxifying card for me, as well as maybe actually going swimming, maybe actually balancing out your energies, which I mentioned before, for yourself and your partner, for those of you in this connection. And we also have Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups. So this is indicating to me to express love to one another, to shower each other with love, not it being a one-sided thing is what I'm getting, and to focus on love and the positive aspects of a relationship as opposed to the negative aspects of a relationship is what I'm getting. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer Sun Moon Rising or a Pisces Sun Moon Rising. What will enhance the connection? I feel also brand new beginnings, which will enhance you, Aries. So some of you may have a brand new start in the relationship. Others of you could be going into a brand new relationship. So for those of you that are thinking, should I stay in the past or should I go, you know, see what's in the future? This is saying go, you know, go out there and start a new chapter with a new person. Remember, new partner. Maybe for some of you may meet a Cancer individual or Pisces individual. I feel like this Pisces individual, some of you are with already, but some of you may meet a Cancer individual, which will be a new love, which may give you that love that you desire, which may give you that 10 of Pentacles. For others of you, I feel like commitment will play a strong theme. What will enhance the connection is making the connection a committed connection, being more serious, being more grounded. Remember that ground yourself card, right? 10 of Pentacles. Being more grounded, because I feel like it's up in the air with what's going on, hence why there's a lot of disarray. I want my own freedom because I'm not sure with what this person wants, or I need to lock him down or her down. I want her to give me more, not understanding that relationships are equal give and take, not understanding that, you know, you can have freedom, but at the same time you have to still be inclusive. So there's a lot of, you know, messages here, but 10 of Pentacles to me with the wedding card, that's saying to be committed with each other in this relationship. That may even expel any sort of insecurities from the partnership also. And for some of you to gain that new love with a new partner. Now let's take a look at what will hinder the connection. So we have physical touch is important, and it's numbered 4 and 7. And that's 11. So this is indicating to me that, you know, maybe some of you may, you know, focus on the physical aspects of the relationship as opposed to the emotional aspect. So it's saying to me personally to focus on the physical, the emotional part of the connection, right? If you believe in twin flames or soulmate, 4 and 7 is 11. So I'm focusing on that the energy of that number, to focus more on the, you know, emotional and spiritual aspects and not gloss over things with being physical. We also have forgiveness. What will hinder the connection is being non-forgiving and maybe not listening to each other. It's numbered 9 and 2, which is 11 again. So not having any forgiveness to maybe past actions that had taken place is what I'm getting. And some of you, I feel like forgiving someone that has done something really, really, you know, detrimental to your life, something that is unforgivable in some cases, will be a hindrance to your connection. So if someone has been physically violent towards you and you forgive them and invite them, and I don't like to tell people what to do, but I'm just reading what I feel, this may cause you great pain and sadness in the long run, is what I'm getting, because I'm looking at the hands there and these two faces. So for some of you, you could be in a relationship where it is violent, and if you forgive this person again, then I feel like the same situation could happen again. So it's saying this may hinder the connection with yourself by forgiving this person and allowing them back into your home. And again, if you are in that situation, then please speak to someone that you trust, family member, a doctor, or even a counselor, especially a counselor. We have rest and relaxation. So this is numbered 4 and 2, which is 6. So I feel like what will hinder the connection is sleeping on your thoughts and feelings and not mentioning them. I did have an energy of sweeping things under the carpet. So if you sweep things under the carpet with the connection, that's going to cause a problem for some of you, is what I'm getting. And we also have giving and receiving. You see, again, this is saying to me that if you continue to give to this person that is always expecting you to give, it's going to hinder the connection even more. It has to be a balanced, equal give and take. I'm surprised I haven't got the 6 of Pentacles, but it has to be balanced. So if you continue to give to this person, it's going to result in unhappiness, is what I'm getting. And we have calling in your soulmate, is what I'm getting. So what will hinder the connection? For some of you that are in a violent situation, it's saying that if you call this person back in and forgive them, it could be very detrimental to your life. It could be very detrimental to your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being. So if you are thinking of calling this person that has been very physically abusive to you, then this card is saying, please don't do it, is what it's saying to me. And I feel that strongly for some of you. For others of you, the calling in your soulmate, I feel more so that if you are single, and remember what I mentioned before about you not thinking that the law of attraction will work for you, and I don't want it to be a law of attraction video, but it's saying that, you know, if you don't use your prayers, your affirmations and your visualizations, then it won't bring in what you would like it to bring in, is what I'm getting. And we have 9 of Pentacles. So some of you may be in that energy of, oh, you know, I just want to be single. Some of you are dealing with the earth sign or a water sign. Some of you are thinking, oh, I'm just going to be single. I'm not going to bother. If you think in that energy, then that's what you will attain. You have to think in the energies of, you know, being with that person, how it would feel. Okay, 9 of Pentacles is a very beautiful card, but the messages, what I get from this for some of you is that you want the opposite to this. So not dreaming, not visualizing, not wishing, not believing, because we have the star, you know, will not get you what you want. Okay, you have to focus on what you want, and you have to focus on, you know, and not focus on what you think you're going to get, is what I'm getting for some of you singles. Others of you, you may feel like, you know, for some of you, yes, you can work on a partnership with someone if it's not physically violent, is what I'm getting. And, you know, this is saying that you and this person need to work on this partnership. We have the Nine of Pentacles. What will hinder you is to not work on the partnership and not focus on how you can turn the situation around. Let's take a look at what will be the outcome for June 2019. We have get to know each other. So some of you are going to be encountering a new person, which I described earlier in the reading, all right? And it's number 44. Some of you could be meet a Capricorn individual this month. I'm getting a lot of earth energy, right? 4 and 4 is 8. 8 is the number of Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn. So some of you could be meeting a Capricorn, right? Learning to meet another's needs for love is important for a relationship to grow. And I feel some of you are going to be getting a brand new leash of life within an old connection, and you'll be learning to, you know, learning about each other again, learning about what you're willing to put up with and what you're not willing to put up with, learning about giving and taking and not allowing that to be one-sided, which I feel drains you. And it says demonstrate love. So I feel the outcome will be yourself and your person will be both demonstrating love. And it has 4 and 8, which is 13, which is 12, sorry, and 1 and 2 is 3. And again, this third party energy is indicating to me that there may be a little change. There may be a balance of you going out, you still having your fun, and your person being okay with that, or them still, you know, going out and having. I feel it's more so with you. They were threatened by your independence. But I feel like you may include this person. See the girl, she's looking down, almost like she's saying, come and join me. So you may include this person, and this person may be open now to step into your world and not feel threatened about it because they're included. It's going to be an inclusive energy that is going to be taking place in the month of June. You know, a feeling of, you know, fulfillment from yourself or your person. Please take what resonates, but it's more coming up with your person's energy. Having trust in the situation. I feel also, if you haven't met this person as well, you'll be having trust with the situation. And we have unrequited love. This message is for some of you that are in a connection with someone that is being emotionally or physically abusive. And it's basically saying to me that, you know, you may be feeling to yourself, this is the only person that I can be with. No one else is going to want me. But this is saying that, you know, if this person is saying, oh, I did it because I love you, or, you know, I love you after they attacked you or something along the lines, this is saying that's not love. You know, love doesn't hurt. And obviously we've been in relationships whereby we've cried. If we had an argument and, you know, or even we're arguing with the person that we love, we might cry. But if it's physical and they're putting their hands on us and then they're apologizing after, this is saying that that's not love. Okay, so that's a message for some of you, because I do feel some of you want to wrap something up and escape and flee. We also have engagement. So I feel that for some of you, you will be becoming more engaged with someone, and some of you may be engaged with this person because you remember in your what will hinder your connection, it was saying that not to take this person back, this person that's physically violent. Some of you may decide to be with this person, but you're going to feel numb in this connection because your mind will be saying to you, this is what I should do, but your heart will be saying, I'm not happy, I need to flee. Some of you may be engaged in a situation where you may be forced into something you don't want to be forced into, is what I'm getting. I'm getting a lot of messages. But some of you may engage with someone new. Okay, and for others of you that know this person, you'll be engaging with this person, but it's still getting a sense of wanting to just your mind being elsewhere. I feel strongly some of you may be in a violent situation and you don't want to be there, but you may feel you don't know how to escape it. Again, like I mentioned before, please tell somebody. And sometimes, you know, some people may feel embarrassed, but there's nothing really to be embarrassed about if you're in a violent situation. The person that's doing it should be embarrassed, yeah, not you, because you haven't done anything wrong. But, you know, please, if you are in the situation, go and speak to someone. Like if you haven't got a mum, speak to someone that you trust, or go and tell your doctor, or, you know, People won't judge you, okay? And we also have attraction. So I feel like some of you are going to be living your best life, feeling attractive, taking care of yourself, you know, raising your vibrations, loving yourself. And I feel some of you want to do that anyway, the beginning of the pile. We also have change in a direction. Some of you will be taking that leap of faith and getting yourself out of that violent situation. Some of you have kids with this person. Some of you will be, you and your kids will just flee. You know, you may go to a safe house for some of you. Some of you may move, is what I'm feeling. Okay, I'm getting that fire, that passion, that move, right? Some of you are going to move, and this person won't be able to find you, because I feel some of you will be taking that leap of faith. Look at this card here. I'm feeling when I looked at this card, because every time us tarot readers look at cards, they always give us different messages each time. They don't always say or resonate with the same messages. This card is saying to me, for those people that are in a violent situation, I am not happy here, I need to escape, but I don't know how to, right? And then we've got the change in direction. This is like, okay, I've thought of a plan. Where are we going, mum? Okay, we're going here. Look, there's a, do you know what I mean? I see that some of you may have children, and I feel like yourself and your children will be placed somewhere in a safe house, because you would have taken that leap of faith. You would have raised your vibrations. You would have realized, you know what? I am love. This is not a reflection on me. This person made me believe for these months or these years that it was my situation. It was my problem. This situation was my problem, but it's not. And I'm taking matters into my own hands, and I'm going to leave. This is also indicating to me that some of you may take that leap of faith and meet this new individual. This person may be different from yourself, or they may live abroad, or they may live at a distance from you, but I do see there's going to be some sort of change in a direction. And we have blessing in disguise. So some of you may find out that a new partner is not what they crack out to be. Some of you may find out, yes, we connect with each other passionately, but at the same time, this person takes too much. And you may feel like this is a blessing in disguise. It's going to be some sort of sign that you will find that is a blessing in disguise. And you may feel to yourself, I'm happy that I saw this dishonesty now than later. We also have Two of Pentacles ending your reading. So I feel like in the month of June, there's going to be a lot of trying to balance out. Maybe balancing out your life with your love relationship, your working life with your love relationship. But I feel more so maybe trying to keep a balance of your emotions. I feel strongly some of you will have gone through a lot in the month of June. And for others of you, you know, that are going through this situation that I touched upon and I keep touching upon, you will feel as though it's been a blessing in disguise. You're happy that you fled when you did. But for some of you, strongly, again, I see that. And for others of you, you'll be taking a change in a new direction and engaging with someone, engaging with your partner, the relationship taking a change in a new direction. And you just trying to balance that out now, because you're so used to giving. Now you're trying to balance out with receiving for some of you, is what I'm getting. Aries, that was your reading. I didn't expect it to go like that, but please comment below, because I do enjoy reading your comments. And please like, share, and subscribe. I will speak to you guys soon. Please take care of yourself if you are in that situation that I just mentioned before, okay? I will speak to you soon. Take care. Peace out.